So let's go back to the Midair collision on January 29th. It involved a helicopter, and we had a lot of helicopter traffic up and down the Potomac. When you did your investigation, there were some pretty alarming conclusions made. Can you speak to the conclusions that your team has come up with in researching serious incidents prior to?
We looked at FAA surveillance data and voluntary reporting system data. So that's from pilots reporting, from air traffic control. Those are voluntary reporting systems. And then there's a mandatory reporting system for occurrences in air traffic control. The data showed 15,214 close proximity events from 2021 through 2024 at DCA between helicopters and planes.
When federal agencies respond to your recommendations, they don't implement all of the recommendations. What are the various excuses why many of the things that are recommended by the NTSB never find their way into certain protocols?
Sometimes they'll use cost. They'll say the cost is not justified by the benefits. One thing that we're looking at as part of this investigation is ADSB out and ADSB in. ADSB out is required for commercial aircraft since 2020. ADSB in is not required. We've been on record since 2008 that ADSB in should be mandated. The FAA has used cost as a reason not to mandate that. What that could have done is the CRJ, the plane, had ADSB out. It did not have ADSB in, though American does have some Airbus planes that do have ADSB in that could have provided them some information about the helicopter positioning and flight path, but that information was not available. We'll look at how ADSB in could have helped, including in air traffic control.
Of all of the data-driven conclusions, including vertical and horizontal separation, what was most alarming to you?
Two things. There was data going back to 2011 that traffic collision alerts were going off monthly as a result of close proximity to helicopters, and that's from 2011 through 2024. All this data is being collected by FAA from operators, from others, from voluntary reporting systems. Where is that data going to trend potential incidents in the future? The next accident is in the data right now. What are we doing to figure out what that is? The other most alarming is how nobody figured out, based on the glide slope going into runway 33, that if you look at the helicopter route, there's only 75 feet of separation between a plane coming in to runway 33. That's 75 feet max. That route doesn't have lateral boundaries. In this case, the helicopter was to the right of the route. It's a very small margin for error.